Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Apollo Art Analysis. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at a piece by the career illustrator Jocelin Carmes. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about this grand sense of scale here. We want to talk about the nativity of Earth and also the idea of transcendence. So let's jump right into it. So whenever you first see this piece, you're likely going to be taken aback by this grand sense of scale here. This scale, of course, is necessary to display the vast size of our native planet. It also introduces some degrees of divinity here, as you just see just how vast this large home is here. And so we also see a lone hero, and the lone hero, it kind of reminds us that to enter space is both a humbling as well as a heroic endeavor. It is very captivating, very dangerous place as well. And so you see our subject accented here mainly through this kind of like a dark on light contrast, and then the greater planet itself is a light on dark contrast against that cosmic sky. And so we see this medium of paint here. It was created in digital illustration, and the thing about that is it mimics many of the traditional aspects of paint, but albeit, of course, with some additional features such as the undo feature. And so with that in mind, we do see this bit of flow within the work here, and this is also assisted kind of intertwined dance of clouds below. So all of that really gives a slight sense of motion, but there's also a sense of tranquility within this piece. Pretty unique juxtaposition going on there. So we also see just the endless, vast intergalactic sky here. And we see how our home shimmers with the spirit of the Aurora Borealis here. And this is quite captivating, this, it also glows and it shimmers, and it's very, very immersive. I'm almost at a loss for words whenever I take a look at it, but just absolutely incredible here. And so, like I said, that endless sky, and we see our subject floating above our home here. And this kind of reminds us that we're all united against or under one native planet here. And so, we're all human within this single pale blue dot in the massive, endless, vast sky of space. And so the sky is pretty interesting because it is a symbol of immortality, a very archaic one at that. And so with our subject here, our subject is placed above the immortal sky. And so when you're placed above the realm of the divine or amidst the realm of the divine, there's this sense of transcendence here. And that's really what I get from this work most of all, is this sense that you're kind of transcending or kind of up in ascendancy over everything, kind of letting go and becoming, one of the gods and the realm of the gods. Of course, not literally, but this is kind of the themes that we're getting here. When we look at the sky as a symbol of immortality and the realm of the gods, then inherently, if we see a subject above the realm of the divine, then that does feel like a sense of transcension. And so this was a really, really cool piece, and I actually have two pieces from Jocelin I wanted to compare with as well. And so we're just going to hop in here real quick. Maybe make this a little bigger. We have one. This one is quite a large piece as well. About like right there. All right. So just to start off, you do see that grand sense of scale within these two here specifically. So these are all coming from Jocelin Carmes. A lot of different aspects here, whether it's kind of historical fiction, whether it's kind of that divine symbolism there, also a bit of divine symbolism as well. So with these two specifically, you see that grand sense of scale, and then with these two, they're kind of connected with that sense of divinity or that sense of spirituality here. Of course, hovering above the realm of the earth here, and then of course is glowing kind of divine deer, very, very spiritual and very sacred status that we're looking at there. And so all of these, of course, were also made in the digital illustration medium of artistic expression. So you do see kind of the smaller brush strokes within the work at hand there. Smaller brush strokes, very far. It's very hard to see those. It's not visible. It's very delicate, very fine, and it's even yet another testament to the incredible skill of Jocelin Carmes there. And so I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. Talked about this grand sense of scale here. We talked about the nativity of Earth, and we also talked about the idea of transcension. Hope you guys enjoy. Go check out some of Carmes' other pieces. Like I said, the artist is doing some incredible work, actually a French illustrator. My name is Apollo. This was Apollo Art Analysis, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you'd like to support our work directly, please check out our Apollo community tokens. Apollo Art Exchange is an ecosystem of art appreciation which elevates artists each and every day. Thanks for listening.